Hi everyone, it is Lauren and I am here live and I have a couple of demos for you guys and some new items. Miss Hobby inspired me this past week when I saw her braided leather cord earrings. And I've worked with leather cord in the past. I've made some earrings myself, but it's been a while. And so after seeing hers, I decided to play with leather cord again. So I have two other simple, different style earrings that I'm going to show you using leather cord. And I'm also using different sized leather cord. So one I'm using a little bit thicker and the other one I'm using a little bit of thinner. So the one I have done of each pair, I have one of each pair, and then I am going to demo the second one for you guys of each of the pairs to show you how to make them. So give me 1 second because I just realized that I forgot my one earring. I left it on my desk, so give me 1 second and then we will start the demo. Okay, I'm back, guys. I tried to run. I tried to run fast. Okay. So, this is... Hi, Debbie! You're first again. Alright, so this is the first pair that I have. And this is the one that I used the thicker leather cord. This is the 2mm. Kelly, hi! So, this is the first earring. This is a bone bead that I use from our bone mix, and we have lots of our bone mix. And you can colorize these. Bisou loves to colorize these. She likes to use tea and soak them in tea. Hi! Ayanka? Ayanka, am I saying your name right? Hopefully I'm saying your name right. So this is the first pair that I'm going to demo. And again, this is the 2mm. And this is Indian leather cord that I am using. This is like a brownish copper colored one. We have other colors. We have, in the 2mm, we have a really pretty, like, a yellow. We have red. We have like a greenish brown, which I actually have the greenish brown because I'm using it in the skinnier cord, so you can still see the color of that one. Hi, Andrea! We have, I'm trying to think if there's any other colors that I missed. I think those are the main 4 that we have in the 2mm. Okay, good. I'm glad I'm saying your name right. So I'm going to show these. And then the other one, I kind of went with like a rose pattern. And like I said, I used the greenish brown cord. And I am using the 1mm on it. So it's a little bit thinner. And I used acrylic carved looking rose beads. So I felt the green kind of resembled like the stem or like the leaf. So this is, I'm gonna see if I can get these to lay right. So this is the other earring that I made. And this is basically all leather cord, aside from the 2 beads and my ear wire. So there is like no jump rings involved with this. I didn't even really use pliers. Aside from just because of putting my ear wire on my leather cord, that's like the only thing that I basically use pliers for. So these are very, very easy, very simple. You really don't need anything aside from your bead and your leather cord to make these. So I'm going to show you how to make a second one. Colleen, hi! But like I said, these kind of were like the roses and the stems. Like if you were picking wildflowers from the garden or something. That's kind of where I was going with these. But basically you're just tying leather cord. You make the loop out of the leather cord and everything. So I'm going to show you how you can make those as well. So these are the 2 earrings that we're going to work on today that I'm going to demo. Hopefully you can see those. I'm going to zoom in a little bit so you can see them a little bit better. Okay, so, and real quickly, I will show you the difference in sizing. Okay, so again, so this might be longer, so hold on a moment. Okay, so this is the cord. I already have it cut and ready to go. Try to be somewhat prepared so I don't keep you all day. Okay, so this is the 2mm cord. And then with the other one, like I said, I used the 1mm. This is the 1mm. So you can see difference in size. We also have 1/2 millimeter. We have the 1mm. We have 1.5 millimeter. And we have 2mm. So we have 4 different sizes that you can choose from. Hi, Mommy. With the leather cord. And like I said, we have a few different colors as well. So I'm using the 1mm and the 2mm for today. So let's go ahead and get started. Now, like I said, I already cut my cord. We're going to start with this one. Mom said it's tribal looking to her. So, Colleen, I know you like sizes. Hi, Denise. So, I measured this. It's like, I need to measure this for Colleen because she always wants to know what size I use on things. And I just go by, usually I just go by by looks. But this is about 7.5 inches, this piece of cord that I'm using. You're probably not going to need quite that much. But I cut that much just so that it's always better to have more than less, obviously, because you can cut excess off. Whereas if you have too little, you kind of got to start over. So, like I said, I have about 7.5 inches here, and I probably will cut some of this off. But we're going to start with this. And what you do is you want to make sure now with your 2mm, you want to make sure that you have a little bit. I know you need the details. I'm trying to give them to you, girl. I'm trying to do better with that. I thought of you. I'm telling you. I was like, I need to measure this because I know Colleen she's going to ask me. Okay. So, you're going to need a little bit. Hey, Dara. You're going to need a little bit of a larger hole with your bead. So, this is another bone bead. So the same one that I used on my other one. So I'm going to stick this. And what we're going to do is we're just going to kind of make it so it's like in the middle. Okay? And we're going to make this shape that we have here, this like teardrop shape. So I have, we have tons of these, by the way. It's this little tiny industrial bead, super cute, but I rarely use it, you know, and you guys might be the same. You like it, but how do you use it? What do you use it for? How do you show it off? You know, is there, you know, a great purpose for it? So this bead worked perfectly for what I needed to do to keep this little kind of teardrop shape and keep my leather cord together. This is the little bead. So it is open, of course. Now, your cord will fit through this, but you might need to work it a little. So what I did is I kind of started with just one side. When I was making my other earring, I put the one side through, and then I went and pushed the other side. So hopefully you can see what I'm doing here. Hi, Gloria. And then just push it. You're going to have to give some pressure there. Okay, so see, it started to come out now. But I was having trouble at first. Like I felt like it was going to go through, but at first I was having difficulty. I was trying to put both ends of the leather through at the same time, and maybe you'll be able to. I don't know. Maybe it was just me. You never know. It could have just been me. But I found that when I pulled the one end through and then pushed the other through, it was a little bit easier for me to work. If it gets stuck a little bit and like you get it kind of pushed through, because this happened with my other one, if it's just kind of like sticking out there, just like a little nub, you can take your tweezers and just be careful, because this is genuine leather. This is Indian leather. But just kind of take your pliers and just kind of pull it a little bit, just so you can kind of grasp it with your nail or with your fingers, and then pull it the rest of the way through. Okay, so we're going to bring this down. Okay. Okay, we're going to go just a little bit more, I think. Because I'm trying to, you know me, symmetry. I have to match. Okay, so I'm going to pull it just a little bit. Alright, so I think we'll be good there. Alright. Just a hair. Alright, that looks pretty good. Alright, so now we're going to cut these down, because next we're basically done. All that's left now is we're going to glue our cord end onto our leather cord. I use E6000. So I have my little cord ends right here. So there's my cord end. And I have a little toothpick. You might want a little toothpick as well. I have my cutters. Alright, so let me see here. I want to cut this so it's about the same. Alrighty. Cut it a little more because they will go up into the cap. So let me check this. Make sure I cut off enough because I want it to be the same here. Nope, I need to cut off just a little bit more. Alright, let's try that. Let's see if that works. These are little copper. Yep, okay. So this is what we have so far. So I cut those down. Right? Okay, so this is basically the shape that we have now. And here's the finished one so you can see it side by side. So I'm going to apply our cap. So I am actually going to squeeze a little bit of the E6000 into our actual cap here. See, I'm just kind of putting it down in there. And then you can use toothpick to kind of push it to make sure it gets down into there. Good. Kind of spread it in there. Right, and I'm gonna push these up in there. Now, there's a little bit of space. I don't know if you can see that, but there's a teeny bit of space. So I like to put just a little bit of extra glue in there just to make sure it stays. So that's what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna use my toothpick. I'm just gonna put a little tiny bit of glue on the tip of my toothpick. And then I'm gonna kind of push it down in around where I need to. So I have a little bit of glue here and I'm just kind of pushing it. You can see I had some glue on the tip of my toothpick and I'm just kind of pressing it down in there just to give it a little bit more support, because I want to make sure that that leather stays good, right? Hi, Michelle! I have one more demo I'm going to do. I'm going to make another pair of earrings, but you can always go back and watch the replay so you can see the first pair that I made. Alright, so I have a little bit more, and I'm going to go on the opposite side and just kind of press that E6000 down in there just to make sure it is good. Might put just a teeny bit more because I get paranoid. I always want to make sure that things hold together, right? Need stability here. Okay, I can always add more glue later if I need to. So, I'm gonna go ahead, get my, okay, we have a few of these left. I think there's like 3 maybe left in stock, so go grab them if you want them. But I have these, they're like antique copper. They're the elongated ear hooks. Putting them on here. And voila! We made our other bone bead leather cord earring. But these are the elongated copper, the long ones. And like I said, I think we have maybe like 3 more in stock. So grab yours. They're really pretty. They match really well against these copper cord ends, and they match really nicely with this particular leather cord. So that is simple leather cord earring number 1. So I'm going to show you how I made the second one. And then I have a few new beads to show you guys before I go. So, second pair. We're going to do some knotting. So again, I cut mine. Let me find my piece here. Okay, so I think I cut like 12 inches on this one, Colleen, on the green one. Again, I wanted to make sure I have enough. You know, we can always trim afterwards. We can always trim down. Always better to have more than less. Okay, so I'm gonna start with my leather cord. Again, this is the 1 millimeter for those of you that are just joining. All right, so I'm gonna take my leather cord like so. I kind of doubled it, you see, put the ends together, and I'm going to wrap it around itself. Okay, so we're gonna take it, I'm gonna wrap it like this, pull it through. Hopefully you guys can see good enough on camera here what I'm doing. Okay, so doing this because we want to make a loop, a hanging loop, okay? You see how I have this hanging loop? That's what we're doing. Okay, so we have this. You're welcome, Colleen. I'm working for you, girl. I'm doing my best. Giving you those details. So you just want to pull and you want to keep pushing and pushing up. I may have made it a little big, but yeah, I think I made it slightly big compared to my other one, but I'm gonna make it work. But you see how we made our loop? At least it's good for you guys because you guys can see it now. I can always go back and redo later if I need to. All right. See? Okay. Made our loop. Now, we're going to take our beads. So I have my rose beads here. These are acrylic. These are 10 millimeter. We have other colors as well. I think we have a white colored one. We might have a brown one, I'm not sure. But we have other beads as well. I'm sure you guys have beads too in your stash. Okay, so I'm gonna cut off this end because I feel like it got a little messed up. And I wanna make sure I can get it through my bead. Okay, so we're gonna take our bead. We are going to thread our leather through. Okay. Now we're going to leave a little bit of space here. And now we are going to make another knot. So we're going to take our thread, or our cord, I should say, our leather cord, and we are going to thread it through. And you want to keep pulling. We're going to push this up. Okay, so it goes and it stays right underneath our flower bead. Okay. Flower bead number 1. Now, we're going to do our second one. And we're going to go just slightly lower than this one. Okay, we're going to go like right below it. So, take our other cord here. We're gonna, okay, wait, I have a little bit of, okay, had a little bit of fuzziness on the bottom there, so I wanted to cut that off. Sometimes it makes it difficult to thread through. Okay, so we're gonna, okay, we're gonna thread through our cord. Okay. Now again, we're gonna watch because we want this one to go just slightly lower, right? We want them just a little bit like diagonal from each other, like right underneath. So that's about good right there. So take our cord and we're gonna thread it through. We're gonna push up before we tighten it because we want it to go up by the flower, okay? And now we can start to tighten. Like so. Okay, and now we are going to trim. So I need to see my other one so I can trim accordingly. Okay, so the one that is lower, so this one, it's gonna go behind, and we want that cord to be slightly shorter. We're gonna cut this one a bit shorter. Okay, let me get my ear on here, because then I can hold it up and I can compare and see if I have these at similar lengths. Hey Jan! I was making simple leather cord earrings today, so you can go back and watch the replay. But I'm glad you're with us. I still have some new beads that I'm going to show off too. Okay, let me... Trying to see how these are. Okay, still need to cut a little bit more. And then I'll show you guys after. I was moving pretty fast today, Jan. Sorry. Because I had 2 earrings that I was demoing, plus I have new stuff, so I didn't want to take up a ton of time of you guys today. I know the videos have been kind of long lately, so. Okay, so there's... Might be okay. I might have to cut them a little bit more. But just so you guys can see, I think I put this on the wrong way, so I'm gonna flip this. I think I'll like it better. I think I had it on the wrong way. Okay. I'm gonna have to mess with the cord just a little bit, but it does move when you move it. But so here's the second one. This is the one we just made, and then here's our other one. So rose, stem, leather cord, knotted, earrings. Super simple, as you will see when you watch. And like I said, you can play around with these so they can kind of lay how you want. But yeah, really easy. Okay, so Gloria, with this one, this is the 1mm that I used. It's still sturdy enough with knotting it and everything. And because it's going to be hanging from your ear. Aw, thank you, Michelle. Like I said, they're so simple. I wanted to use the red with the green because it reminded me of like roses with the stem, like on the stem, like if you went into the garden and like picked a rose from the rose garden or something. So that's kind of where my mind was going with these. But yeah, Gloria, because these are hanging from my ear, I didn't want like super, super thick leather cord. I mean, if you want chunky, by all means, I mean, you can try it. Maybe you would like it to be a little bit thicker, depending on your hair or something, if you want it to like stand out, if you think it'll be too covered up by your hair and be hidden. But I went with the 1mm and it's still strong. Like you see, I have it knotted, but it worked fine. It doesn't break on you or anything. And then with my other earrings, these ones, I wanted them to be a little more sturdy and for them to be able to fit up into the cord ends. And even still, there was just a teeny bit of space. So I added extra glue. So these ones are the 2mm. So we have the 1mm and we have the 2mm. And like I said, we do have the half sizes as well. So if you want to try the in between, you can try the 1.5. Maybe you would like that, Gloria, the 1.5. But yeah, these are the 2mm, and then these are the 1. But we do sell 1.5 sized. And when you order, you get 5 yards in a package. So you get a good bit. So like, okay, so I made these little earrings right here for you guys to show you guys. I know they look kind of weird just laying here like that, but okay. But this is the rest of it. So you get like all of this when you order your leather. You get 5 yards. And this is Indian leather cord. So this is nice cord. Here's the red color. I happen to have the red color here. This is the red. It's like a bright cherry red. And then we also have a yellow. We have some black cord. We have some brown. This is like the copperish brown that you saw me use with the tribal looking ones. So there's some pretty colors. So those are our demo earrings. I hope you enjoyed watching those. And they give you guys some inspiration. Maybe you guys will think of some other designs in the process of seeing those. I just thought they were kind of different. They were fun. They were easy. And just give you other ideas on how to use that leather cord. So now I will go ahead and show you some of the new beads that we got in. They just got put up this week. You may have seen a few of them. Bisu made a post about them. We got birds for you bird lovers. So I'm just going to run through them quickly. We have a bunch of different colors. So the first one I'm going to start with is this this one. This one is really cute because we have other beads that match it. This is the Picasso wash. super cute. These are double-sided. Right? So we have some bell flowers, and we also have like some spacer beads that match these. So I'm going to show you real quick. Okay, so these are 5mm. They're little flowers, and these are little spacer beads. Okay, so we have the ones that are like the Picasso wash, like the same colorization. And then we also have some aqua ones. So if you wanted to bring out that aqua that you see, the etching in him, you could do these. And then we also have, in this same color, the Picasso wash as the birds. These are little bellflowers. And these are 5x7. You get this whole strand. And these they should be in the what's new section. Or they might be in the what's back in stock. Yeah, the birdies are super cute. So this is the Picasso wash, like I said, but I wanted to show you because we have matching beads. So I want to make sure that you guys knew that, you saw them. Okay, so then our other colors. Okay, so I'll just set these out here so you guys can see them. We have a blue. Okay, I'm going to zoom in here so you guys can see better. Okay, see if you guys can see that. Okay, so there's the blue. And these come in pairs, by the way, the birds, they come in pairs. Yes, I have another forget-me-not bead, by the way. I will show you. I'll show you with these ones, the blue ones. Yeah, they're really cute. They're nice for memory wire bracelets and things like that. Or for like in-between earrings. Like if you're looking for something for like in-between to just add a little variation, they're nice. Okay, so these are the blue ones. Hi, Chris! I'm showing some new beads that we just got in, but I did demo 2 pairs of leather cord earrings. So if you want to go back and watch the replay after I post, you can still comment too then. Alright, so Dara. Alright, so this is the blue one, and I'm going to show you. These are the blue forget-me-not spacers. So those are pretty together. In the light, you can see, it's hard because they're on this strand, but light will pass through these some, and they will like lighten up. They're not quite as dark, but they will match the bird pretty nice. So there's the blue. Then we have like an off-white, like an eggshell almost. So here, let me hold it up in my hand first. Kind of looks like distressed, like whitewash. So there's the white one. Whoops, okay, let me move these down so that make sure they're in camera view. Okay. Then we have like a mustard color. It's like a golden mustard, like Dijon mustard almost. Kinda. Trying to get the bag open. Hold on, guys. I don't want to cooperate. Alright, so these are, it's like a honey mustard. There we go. It's like honey mustard. Here's our honey mustard. So like a little canary almost. So there's our yellow. Okay. Turn him that way. There we go. Alright. And these are double-sided again. So you want to make left and right matching. You know me with the left and right matching. I like to match. Okay, then we have a turquoise. And these are all in the What's New section on our website. So there's the turquoise. Has kind of like that bronzy brown on it. That one's really pretty. I like that one a lot. That one and the Picasso I think are my favorite. Okay, good, Chris. Yeah. I'll show the earrings one last time before I sign off, but yeah, I demoed how to make them. Real simple. Okay, then we have red. Here's our little red. So we have little cardinals, you could call them. And these are drilled vertically, guys. I forgot to mention that, so let me show you. With this one, you can see the hole there. So these are drilled vertically, which I really like. Sometimes things are a little bit more difficult, especially if you want to use them for earrings, if they're drilled from side to side. So I like a lot that these are vertical. So it makes it easier to use like in your chain, if you want to use them in your chain. Like if you wanted to do, here, let me get the other red one here. If you wanted to make like a layered necklace, say for instance, if you wanted to do like one chain here, but then hang like several from the bottom, you could use these, you know? So it'd be easier for using in chain, and it's easier to use for earrings when they're vertically drilled. So those are the red ones. And then the last color I have to show you, put all our little birdies back here. Okay. One more is the black. And actually the black is one of my favorites as well. So the Picasso wash is like one of my favorites, and this one, I really like this one too, the blues. But the black really pops because the black has gold on it. It's like a, well, maybe it's copper. Okay, I take that back. It's copper. It's like a rosy gold. But it's so pretty. So this is, look at the black. It just pops. It looks like marble. Doesn't it look like marble or like granite? When you think of like pretty like black like granite or marble countertops, that's kind of what this reminds me of. This is the other side. But that's the black. Yes, they come as a pair, Denise. I just pulled one out of each pack just so you could see all the different colors real quickly. But yes, they come as a pair. So you get two of them. They are sold in pairs. So you already got your pair of earrings right there, ready to go. So these are all of our colors. So 7 colors for you guys. So we have the Picasso wash, we have our blue, we have our black, we have the red, we have our turquoise, we have our white or off-white, and then we have our mustard. So those are our 7 colors. And then, like I showed you, I'll show you one more time just in case you missed. So these are just 3. I think we have a few more, but these are the forget-me-not little flower spacers. And they match several of our birdies here. If you want to use them. I'm trying to move this a little bit just so you can kind of see them in camera here. Let me zoom back out just slightly. Not a problem, Denise. So these are all 5 millimeters. Our spacers, you get the whole strands. So lots of beads on these. And then we also had in the Picasso finish, that goes with our Picasso birdie here, we have our little bellflowers, which are 5 by 7. And then if you were interested, we have more of the rose beads. These are the rose beads that I showed you guys for with my earrings. These are 10 millimeter. They are acrylic rose beads. They're very lightweight, as is the leather cord, so you could have dangle earrings that weigh like next to nothing. And you get 8, 10, 12. I think you get maybe like 12 in a pack or more than that, possibly. Okay, Colleen, thanks for watching. So you get a good little number of these in the pack. And then my other ones, like I told you guys, these come in a pack as well. So you get several of these. There's maybe like 7, I think, available still, these copper ones. And then these are from the bone bead mixes that we have, which we have tons of the bone bead. You can tea soak these, which is cool. I liked the off-white myself, but... And then this is just a little rusted iron industrial bead that I used. So yeah, these are the earrings, Chris. So I made these ones. Whoops. Got caught on my leather here. 1 second. Tangling. Okay, so we made these today on camera. I showed you how to make these. And then I also showed how to make rose stem earrings. So they're kind of like dangle knotted rose earrings. So those are what I made today. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to keep checking back the What's New section. Mom has been posting and adding things today. Check the What's Back in Stock. Don't forget about the deal of the day as well. It is Work Table Wednesday. So make sure you post your tables. Have your hashtag. It's 5/18/22. That way we can count you. We know it's a current Work Table Wednesday. Someone can win a giftie. Thank you again so much, guys. I hope you enjoyed. And I will see you all again real soon. Have a great day. Have fun playing. Love you all. Bye.